Hey guys, Marshmallow Chomp here, back with another Inazuma 11 Victory Road video, and today we're going to be going on about the best bench player in the entire game, and it's just, there's no argument, you need to have clear on your bench, and here's why. So, for starters, she is a wind defender, which means she's going to be good against fire, right? And that can be seen if we go into the help section here and we look at where is it? Somewhere in here. Somewhere. We will find it in this. Actually, so yeah, sorry. So wind is good against mountain. Or yeah, it's called mountain this. Okay, so wind's good against mountain, so players like Xanark, players like Mark, those are mountain players, and they are found by this little symbol here. So probably the most prominent right now is going to be Xanark, a mountain forward. And should I add, one of the best forwards in the Victory Road beta test. And to be honest, I think he's the only one, right? But if you are going into those higher ranks, I don't think I've seen a single team that doesn't at least have Bro on the bench, right? Not to mention that characters such as Heath Moore, his Royal Lancer is a mountain move, and so is Sue's Butterfly Trance, and Tori has Butterfly Trance as well. So that's very useful to know, right? So here you are, you've got a player to counter that, and you're thinking, well, there's tons of defenders. We've got Nathan Swift, right? Well, firstly, the main thing is the tower. The tower's a great blocking move. It can also block shots, so that puts her above defenders or defending moves like Frozen Steel, which can only block players, or Solar Surprise. They only block players. They can't block shots as well, because blocking shots as well is incredibly useful. You at least lower the power of some intense shots, and a lot of the time, if a defender doesn't get on a shot, you're going to get scored on. Not to mention that it's a very strong one. We got 148 defensive power on that. That's stronger than the wall. Almost as strong as Goopy Gloopy Goo. And let's take a look at some others. The tower on Tori here that's almost max level is 228. Very, very strong. Stronger than Pancake Defense. Same as Hunter's Net. And stronger than Whirlwind Force. But also, not only is it stronger and equaling all these really good defensive moves, because of the attribute, it's super good against Xanark, which, just look at him. 226 power on that shot, 167 kick. I mean, mine does have boots, so this isn't quite like the true stats. Also, he's not like max or 1, so take that with a pinch of salt, but very, very, very strong. Also, thanks to his element, it means that he's really good against certain keepers. So yeah, there you go. Like Dvalin's fire and whatnot. The most used keeper, however, is Mark Evans, and we have a Earth goalkeeper, a Fire goalkeeper, a Wood goalkeeper, and then another Fire goalkeeper. But something you may have noticed very early on is Clear has Wormhole, which is a Wood goalkeeping move. So this is why she's really, really useful and why you should have her on the bench. Because not only does she have a matching element, probably strongest block move in the game, maybe Asteroid Belt stronger, but this matching thing means that she uses the tower at maximum efficiency. So if one of your defenders gets a card and you don't want to get a red card, you can sub her on. She'll replace that defender and she's going to be really, really impactful, really strong. Not to mention that when you substitute a player on, everyone in that position, so if you sub on a defender, all defenders get a little boost for a little bit. So that's great. You're getting your defender on the bench, but also because she's the only air wind goalkeeper, she's not really a goalkeeper, but she's like a pseudo goalkeeper. Because she's like a pseudo goalkeeper and the only air one in the game, that means that she's the only counter, sort of, to Xanark. Also, the move Wormhole it's not the best, but if you're subbing it on from the bench. You're getting that little boost for the goalkeepers. So say they're getting a free kick and they're taking it with Zanark, right? You sub her on, your goalkeeper's getting a little bit of boost for a bit, which is now her. And she's your girl. She's got the counter to Zanark in terms of attributes, so his shot's going to be weakened a bit when taken on her. And the wormhole, is a pretty good move. Now, if we compare her to other goalkeepers, you're probably thinking, oh, it's just a defender with a weird move, right? A weirdly assigned move. If we look at her stats right here, we can see she's pretty good. So Mark Evans, these are all the goalkeepers except for Duvall and around the same level. Mark Evans is at 110 agility, which is the main goalkeeping stat. It's basically what the KP is primarily based on. There's a little bit of physical stat in there, but it's mostly agility stat. He's at 110. Sam Gukhan is at 90. And Darren is at 84. Now let's look at Claire. She's at a whopping 86, so not that far off Samguk, a little higher than Darren. Now if we look at physical as well, we've got 64, 58, 78, and 56. So she does fall short, but again, she's not even supposed to be a goalkeeper. She has a higher agility stat than Darren, so, you know, she's about on par with Darren LeChant, but she's also an incredibly good defender, and she is the only air element pseudo goalkeeper in the game, which means that you can really take people off guard because everyone's running Zanark. He's hard to counter. He's super strong. No one's playing clear, and if they are, they're not playing her in goal. So if you drop this in an online match, people are probably going to laugh at you, thinking you made a mistake, and here you are just actually power playing the hell out of them. Not to mention, the wormhole right now is at 158. Now, if we compare that to Godhand, that's at 131, right? This one's at 150, and that's on a 3-level higher mark. And Combustion catches at 126. So right now, she's lower level than the mark, and 1 level difference between the Samguk and the Darren. She has the strongest goalkeeping move out of all of them. So that's pretty good. If you equip her with some good gloves, put her on the bench, you could sub her on for a defender, or if they're going to get a free kick, sub her on for a goalkeeper. Now, I'm not saying she should be your primary goalkeeper or anything like that. No way. She is probably the worst. Maybe Darren is the worst, actually. Until you get Moog in the hand, obviously, then he'll have a bit of something over her. But this is a character that you're primarily going to sub on if your defender gets a card or you want to boost your defense for a bit. However, if you want to get her playing too, or they're taking a free kick, you have that option to have her as your substitute goalkeeper. And that also frees up a spot because, say on my main team right here, I don't have a substitute goalkeeper. Now, a lot of people like to have one. I usually like to have one. So I'm actually going to be changing Isa out for Clear when she's a little higher level. So the thing is, though, if you had a goalkeeper on bench, you lose all this versatility on your bench. Now, if your substitute goalkeeper was also your substitute defender, sure, her role's being like pushed around quite a bit, but that gives you an extra slot essentially on the bench. And if you're anything like me, your bench is actually quite important. Like this player here with Caleb, Zanark, and Elliot Ember. These all lower foul rate, and we're running the Claymore tactic. So we sub these 3 on, whack down the Claymore, have these 3 sprint down the middle. It's sort of a last resort quick rush. Now, if I didn't have that, sorry, I had a keeper on bench, that would mean I'd have to lose a defender or a forward on bench. And now, obviously, Beata's a bit different as well because she has that long shot and she's got the no element sort of thing on her shots. So I'd be losing a lot of versatility there in a defender full stop, which you want to have a defender, or a long shotter, midfielder sort of role, or I'd have to not run my alternate tactic at full strength. Whereas if I have Clear, I can replace my defender here, Isa, who's sort of a double role character too. But if I can replace her, and then I have a goalkeeper and a defender still, and I'm not losing the versatility of the rest of the bench. So what we'll do here is we will move her. We'll replace her with Mark for now. We'll put that on, and we'll just play a quick match with her. Why not? We'll just do bots because the servers are quite poo-poo right now. We're a level 17 team, but we'll be taking on Alias Masters, level 30. And yeah, that's basically everything you need to know. For the rest of this match, I'll just be doing some general yapping, talking about some things to do with her and her counters and whatnot, and you might also get to see her stopping some shots. However, if you just wanted the rundown, that's about it. Be sure to check out my TikTok where I do short form content too. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments on here or on TikTok. I'm always ready to answer your questions. Without further ado, let's get into this match. And she looks pretty cool in goal, I can't lie. It's nice to have a female goalkeeper actually as well, as they're very rare in Inazuma 11. I think the only one I can remember, although forgive me if there's one prominent in Go because I'm not too well versed in Go, is Sandra Fisher from Ares, which is Raimon's goalkeeper. But beyond that, I can't really remember any female goalkeepers. Alright, let's... Yeah, PC controls are a little iffy sometimes with the aiming and whatnot, but they are also a lot smoother for the majority of the time, so it's almost worth using them. I think with a little bit of sprucing up, PC controls might actually be like the way to go. Eesh, this is rough. There we go. That's a little thing as well I don't see many people doing online, is that little like sidestep when people slide tackle you. Basically, as soon as you see them turn red, for PC it's right click on mouse, somehow I've already forgot what it is on Switch and controller. I think it's just whatever slide tackle is. But you press that and you just don't get slide tackled. Let's try and get some tension up here, take out their clear, and we'll hit him with a Royal Lancer, which on this team right now is the team's strongest shot. It's not a great shot. Well, it is a great shot, sorry. It shouldn't be the strongest though. But Heath Moore, great character, or Nosaka Yuma for the sub enjoyers out there. Uh-oh. Might be seeing clear sometime soon. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Sweet, we're on goal. Let's use Bouncing Bunny. I probably should have chained that, but I was wary of that defender pretty much right on Heath Moore there. So Bouncing Bunny, 353, that's not bad for how low this Faerun is. He's pretty good. I imagine he'll be much better in the full game when we have different move sets and more customizability. But he's still decent. The only downside is his wood. And the thing with wood is wood's good against wind element, I believe. And there's no air element goalkeepers in the game. So no one's using wood element forward. I mean, I am, because I'm just playing characters I like. But what is happening here? That's something really cool. No one's using wood because there's no air element goalkeepers to counter. Now, if you use a... Oh, shoot, this is going in. Rest in peace, Claire. If you're using an air element goalkeeper, no one's got the counter because everyone's not using wood because wood doesn't counter anything right now. What's going on with the camera? Okay, so we need to build up our tension quite a bit. Make sure we can use Wormhole with our Claire. But yeah, the likes of Elliot Ember, Kevin Dragonfly, Sue Heartland, even Tezcat isn't widely used. Probably the most used wood forward, but still. And then characters like Jude Sharp, Ricardo Dorigo, Eric Eagle, you're not really seeing them. Janus, Jordan, you know. So, because they're not used, no one's countering your Claire, which is great. Also because she has Wormhole, Wood players aren't getting that elemental advantage if someone is using it on her move. I didn't want to pass to Wits, if I'm being honest. I was pretty sure I was aiming at Heath Moore, but apparently not. Or just weird ass PC controls. Ganymede Ray over. Oh, that was overkill, but oh well. 5'10", damn, Wits, that's strong. At least if Bro uses a move, he is not stopping that. Holy moly. Damn, okay. Yeah, that was insane overkill.
They'll need to stay calm now and score another goal. Has been shaken off. There's the whistle for the end of the first.
Okay, sweet. Okay, so they've taken one shot and they've scored, which isn't great, but don't forget these guys are level 30 and my Clear's like 14, level 14. No, level 16, sorry. But still, she's like half their level, so it's not going to be great regardless of her strength.
And the second half is officially underway.
Okay, we could do with some tension here. Oh, god damn it. I didn't take the second one, or I did it too late. There we go. Let's build up that tension. Come here, you. God damn it. That serves me right, to be fair. Nice. Okay, we got a nice amount of tension here. This should be pretty strong. Heathmore Royal Lancer just gained possession without a goalkeeping move as well. The passives are going to be wild. I think Clear boosts that, and Heathmore boosts that. 531. It's not as strong as I thought, but it is still pretty good for this team. Things I'm so used to my normal team hitting like 7 to 1200 on those sorts of big moves or chained moves. Okay, yeah, I need to be looking into Asteroid Belt. I'm saying that as if it did anything exceptional there, it didn't, but I do believe it's like the strongest move in the game. In terms of power, obviously, like usage, maybe not. But in terms of like numbers, stats, how strong of a defense move it is, I think it's the strongest. Zoan's got on that, hasn't he? He's got Asteroid Belt. Yeah, I'll just straight stop that move. Fair enough. Why is the camera going like foggy? It's so weird. They've subbed like Zine and Kazal. This is weird. I thought Gawker got that because he like chest bumped him, but I think he just chest bumped nothing. Sweet. Fortissimo Foot's pretty cool looking. It's nice because you don't see anyone using Ricardo really. Is he going to Asteroid Belt again? Nah, he ain't got enough tension. Sweet. There we go. That's probably game right there. Which usually I actually win with like 2-3-0 with this team. So 2-1's not that great, but whatever. Using our substitute goalkeeper. It's not that she's bad, it's just a step down from Mark Evans, to say the least. But if I was using Darren, I'd notice no difference, because Darren's not very good. And Clear seems to be better than her. Okay, we can just time waste. It's all good.
We have a player substitution.
They've taken Torch, Gazelle, and Xavier, or Zine, off the pitch right now. That's insane.
Here we are nearing the end of the second half.
I mean, Ice is cool as hell, though.
Shaking off the opposition. That is leaving the defense behind.
There we go. Damn, bro, got a save. Highly unnecessary, but whatever. Great. So there you have it, folks. I mean, to be fair, all you saw was Clear not do it, but that is the theory, and that is the strat. And that is why you should probably consider her, if not just straight up have her on your bench. And we'll quickly just have a look at passives. The passives are more suited to defenders, which is the downside of her. But she's still very good. So yeah, the castle walls, the first two basically don't do anything. Focus value for different position players, that's nice. After regaining the ball without a direct catch, defense's focus, attack and defense are increased by 10%. That's quite nice, that's not goalkeeper specific. And after regaining the ball without a direct catch, for the next 15 seconds, the team's rough attack and defense are increased by 15%. So that's the last three aren't that bad, and when you compare it to ones like this, like scramble value for different players, after regaining the ball, increasing defenses, focus attack and defense, and stuff like that, she's pretty similar. And to say she's not supposed to play that role, they're not bad. They're pretty good, and yeah, she's decent, and I think you should use her. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys in the next one.